Howdy doody, guys. It is the Hound 105, and today I am joined with Jacoby Jones, who isn't currently here yet, and special guest
Oh, but
Stargamer. So, this is the first stream she's been officially a part of, and I thought, this is my Minecraft server, my Minecraft stream. She ought to be a part of it because she loves Minecraft just as much as I do, knows a lot more about Minecraft than even I do. And it's just a perfect opportunity because this is really going to be me, her, and Jacoby Jones just hanging out, talking. Going to do some podcast type questions during the stream. But really, it's just going to be.
Enjoy Minecraft.
That was Rogue Shadow 1911. No, he's not getting put in the description. Smiling at. No, you're fine, Jess. Star. Apologies. See, now that you're not talking, now I can actually hear the piano.
oops.
Her sister's playing the piano.
That'd be fun.
Yes. So, Star,
Yeah, sound
how was your day?
good. How about yours?
Pretty good. So currently, hello, Spider. Currently Jacoby isn't present, and that is because, well, I'm not actually gonna say reasons, but he's just not present currently. He's not able to be. He will be joining us at some point during the stream, so don't think he's not going to be part of this. It's very much mine and his idea. So, honestly, I don't even know what I want to do on the server today. I guess I could tend to the farm a little. This is normally where I'd ask Jacoby for a discussion question, but he's not currently here. Hello, Princess. So I think I will. Thank you, Viewwash. I'll think about it. So, I think I'm going to start us off with a good discussion question here that hopefully you can actually answer, Star.
Okay.
I mean, you should be able to answer this one. What content do you think you would be best suited for streaming?
Maybe like Minecraft something. A little bit of Fortnite. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think, like, right now, Fortnite's, like, my biggest thing. Because it's something me and, of course, Jacoby Jones can play together on. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But I really don't know. I mean, I definitely do plan on branching out and doing some more variety content in the future. Like, of course, heads up, guys, from now on, today, Wednesday, is going to be the Minecast. And basically what that's going to be is it is going to be me playing Minecraft here on the server until, Microsoft inevitably fixes the game and makes it where you can play with other people without having Xbox Live. Or until, of course, I get Xbox Live. But, and what the Minecast basically is going to be, it is going to be podcast type content, but in the form of a Minecraft stream. So it's just gonna be me chilling, playing Minecraft with Jacoby. He's gonna always be a part of this. He's kind of my co-host, and Star, whenever she's free and available to be a part of these, because she's, of course, the special guest. So she's not going to be in every single one of these, but I would love to have her on as much as possible. So, and she's always welcome here on the channel. So, and eventually she plans on starting her own Twitch account, her own little YouTube channel. So, once she does have that made and that is up and running, 100% I will be linking that. And if you like her personality, like hearing her on these streams, feel free to give her a follow. I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen her here in the Twitch chat already. So, for those of you who do not know, Star is my girlfriend. And that's about it. Hello, Jacoby.
Hello.
Can I get a Jacoby Jones?
Jacoby Jones.
Hell yeah. So, I had to start without you, but it's literally not a big deal because we've only been live for a couple of minutes. I was actually like 3 minutes late.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I had to have my girl take some Benadryl and then stayed on the phone until she fell asleep.
That's always fun.
She's doing okay now, though.
That's good. I didn't tell the stream what was going on, because I figured that'd be if you want to tell them, that's kind of your deal.
Yeah.
Not my place to say.
Not much to tell. My girlfriend needed me, so I had to call her.
Yeah. So, Jacoby, how has your day been?
Absolutely horrific.
I only asked because I had also asked Star when the stream started. So I started us off with a discussion question. Now that you're here, you can answer. What kind of content do you think you're best suited to make?
Me?
Yes.
First, probably first-person shooters.
Yeah. I asked Jess, she said Minecraft, maybe Fortnite. And I kind of agreed with that. For myself, I'm definitely suited for first-person shooters. But, I definitely think Fortnite's really where I've been shining here recently. Like, I'm good at Call of Duty. I mean, I only play with Rogue right now, but I'm consistently the top of the leaderboard when me and Rogue play. So.
Trying to find a lighting preference. We can actually kind of see me.
Oh, excuse me. That was a bad burp.
there playing with the filters, Jess.
She always is.
Maybe, because why not?
She always is. Turtles, the water's that way.
I was going to get on the stream, but I'm logged into your Twitch. Don't know how that will work.
I mean, I'm logged in currently. I have chat pulled up. I just hope the call I don't get muted on the call like it does sometimes.
Yeah.
'Cause that would really suck. If you don't know, because we're calling a messenger, because Discord's just being wonky. Messenger does this weird thing sometimes, where if you have like if you have other apps open, it'll just straight up just mute your call. So like at some point, like they may generally not be able to hear me. So that'll be fun if that happens. Hoping it won't. But of course, if it does happen, all I have to do is open the call and it should fix itself. Should. No guarantees. Jacoby, you got any discussion questions you got thought up, or?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I can sit and stew and think of some for you though.
Alright. That'd be nice. Okay, there we
I'm
go.
logging back into my
I'm just kind of renovating the changing landscape slightly. 'Cause I don't really have any ideas to do today. I mean, I'm fairly set up right now. I could go mining.
Maybe add more to your treehouse as well.
Yeah, I think the treehouse is pretty good for the moment.
Tell you to go find another bird, but we all know how that ended last time.
You meanie. Poor Tom.
R.I.P. Tom II.
Yep.
I think Tom the Second would like a new friend.
No, that's Tom the Third.
Oh, Tom the Third now?
Tom the First is on his game with Rogue.
Oh. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
You have a at 12:07 from View Wash.
Yeah, I
Hello,
read
buddy.
that already.
Making sure.
No, you're good, man. They were just messaging about Discord. I literally have a Discord. I think it's on. May not be. I don't think it's on my Twitch, but it's on various socials. How difficult would it be, Jacoby, to like set up an actual like linked tree?
Not very difficult. I am not sure if it's free or not.
Oh, okay.
I could find that out for you.
If you want to.
Doesn't take.
Yeah. Yeah, because it'd just be nice to have like one link that I can just copy and paste somewhere, that has all my other links in it. I mean, that is the downside of having multiple social medias and multiple streaming platforms. It's just so hard to keep everything organized. Like, hey, you can find me at this place. But in actuality, you can find me like 20 different places. Not like 20, but everyone watching knew what I meant.
They free plans.
The silence is so loud.
The silence is deafening.
Star, do you have any discussion questions you like to bring up?
Yes, if you. I'm trying to think. Sorry.
You're fine.
What would be one of your favorite Call of Duty games to play?
Favorite Call of Duty? I mean, see, we've asked that question before. We usually do like a certain game mode, but overall, probably Black Ops 1 for me. What would you say, Jacoby?
What was the question? Favorite game?
Favorite Call of Duty to play?
Call of Duty to see. For always be Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Okay. Yeah, you've always been a big Black Ops 2 guy. I've always leaned way more towards Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 2 is like my entire childhood wrapped into one.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's yours, Jess? Or Star?
Yeah, for me, I'd probably say Black Ops 3, especially with zombies. So that's always fun.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play, like, okay, so I'll put this way for stream. If you're wanting to get into Call of Duty, and you want to get a Call of Duty that you're really never going to get tired of the zombies mode, Black Ops 3 is the way to go. Because there's just so many maps, and the World at War and Black Ops 1 remasters, you're never going to really get tired of that. There's always something new you can do. You can always come up with a different challenge. There's thousands of videos on YouTube of like one box challenges, one wall challenges, only like shotgun only challenges on zombies. You're never gonna get tired of Black Ops 3 zombies. There's just so many maps and so much to choose from. And really with Black Ops 3, there's no bad weapons for zombies. Like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, there's quite a few guns. You get them from the box, good luck. Because you're not surviving very long. But Black Ops 3 really doesn't have that. It's more of like, it's a lot more balanced with the gunplay, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree, Jacoby?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I've asked a question, Stars asked a question, so whenever Jacoby thinks of one, it's his turn. But no rush.
Little Tom just chilling on the bed.
Yeah, I keep him chilling on the bed because I don't want him getting hurt. Yeah, and if Jacoby, if you can't think of one in the next like 5 minutes or so, I have another one I can say. So just giving you a heads up about that.
I got one for you. What is your favorite funny story to tell people?
Oh, that one's difficult. Probably how I broke my arm. That one's a lovely story to tell. And I might as well tell it here on stream. Me, man, I think I was like 11 or 10. I was young. I was an idiot. All boys are idiots when they're that age. Just throwing that out there. But me and my younger cousins had this bright idea. At my grandmother's house, there was a slide that was connected to a swing set via clamps, I think they're called, like the little metal ones that tighten down and then you screw. But
Carabiners?
Huh?
Carabiners?
No, these were actual, like, it was a metal, like, it was almost like a zip tie but metal.
Oh, okay.
That you there was a screw that you turned to actually tighten it down so it wouldn't adjust. I think it's a clamp. I think it's a type of clamp.
Yeah.
But it was clamped to a swing set. And me and my cousins had this bright idea to go down the slide on our feet, which would have been fine. But we also had the bright idea, we had gotten 2 liters of pop. Because I think it was like, it was during summer break from school. So it was like we were just all there hanging out. We each got like a 2 liter at the nearest gas station. It was Faygo. And that kind of gives away where I come from. But everyone already knows that. But we had poured Faygo on the slide. And we decided, hey, let's go down the slide on our feet. And I slipped and ended up falling. And my left arm ended up hitting the swing set pole and completely broke the outer bone in your forearm and fractured the inner bone in your forearm. So I had to have my arm set, had to be in a cast, and then the worst part of this was I sweat like a lot, and I had gotten sweat inside of the cast. So when the nurse went to cut it off, because it was a full arm cast, so I had to have it cut to get the shorter cast, the forearm cast. And when she was cutting it with the saw, the sweat actually heated up, which resulted in my entire length of the inside of my forearm being burnt. It was quite painful. So, yeah, it was just one big mess. So, it'd be Star's turn next. What's your go-to funny story to tell? And again, if you don't really have one, you can, of course, pass.
This, I guess, would be funny to some people. Definitely not for me. So we were camping one day. I can't remember where. And
Those
I
are the
saw
best
my
camping trips.
sister. She had Cheez-Its. And she decided to go and feed a squirrel.
I know this story.
Well, I had the bright idea of feeding the squirrel as well. And it decided to go for my finger instead, literally hanging on, and I could not get it off. So finally, I was able to. I literally had to fling it. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the story.
Sounds more traumatizing than funny.
Yeah, it was.
Traumatizing.
Oh,
but funny
hello,
for us.
zombie. No, it was quite traumatizing to Jess for a long period of time.
And now I am pretty much terrified of squirrels.
Yeah, true story. All right, so Jacoby, your turn. What's your go-to funny story to tell?
You are my go-to funny story.
Is it me breaking your arm?
Fracturing my wrist.
Fracturing your wrist? Yeah. Go ahead and tell the story. It's a fun one.
So it was me, Al, and Rogue, and one of Rogue's friends in Hound's backyard, messing around with airsoft guns. Just a little plastic BB.
Just
soft.
dudes being dudes.
Yeah. And Hound decides to point at his.
Right up my brother's face.
And me being the so smart person I am, decided to try and take the airsoft gun out of his hand, which resulted in him shoving me lightly, and I just slipped on a roof tile.
Yeah, we had some tiles come off of our roof, and they were sitting literally at the edge of our back porch. And when I shoved Jacoby, the tile, or the shingle, just so happened to be directly behind him, which resulted in him slipping and falling.
And me, a pretty tall person, tried to catch all my weight on my wrist.
Yeah.
I ended up cracking it and having that. And then I also sweat a lot. I was very active the summer that happened. Take my cast off to cut it off. I just slipped out of the cast.
I did that with my second cast. I had figured out I could slip my thumb out of the little hole and into the cast. And one day, my mom caught me doing it. And we were at like this it was like a charity event the school held. To like give out free books. It was like you went, you got like chili hot dogs and some other stuff and like books. And you know, growing up we were poor, so you know, we went. And it was at this public event that my mom catches me showing one of my friends that I can slip my thumb out of the cast. And she goes, "Well, I guess it's time for you to get your cast off." And after me having been burnt, taking the first cast off, I absolutely freaked out. Like, literal shrieking, screaming, throwing an absolute tantrum in public. And yeah, so that was the worst I've ever acted in public, I think, in my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
You may have been there, Jacoby. I don't remember.
I will.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're at the boat ramp. Yeah, no, lots of fun memories.
I used to take my cast off in the back of the class at my new school, because I had just moved away from the school and went together at.
Because I was gonna say, when you left our school, you didn't have a cast, you only had a brace.
No, I had a cast.
Did you?
I did. That exact cast is sitting in my closet with the signatures of everyone from our school.
Okay. I don't think I got to sign it then. Because I remember you having a brace.
Did not. You did not get to sign it. We were not on terms.
No, I remember you having like the black and blue brace. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I had that until I got the cast.
Yeah. See, I don't ever remember even seeing your cast. I just remember the brace.
I got the cast about a week before I left.
Okay. Yeah, see, I have no recollection of the cast. I just remember that brace. Probably I didn't get to see you at all with the cast.
No, I was told to not go near you.
And I do not blame anyone for that.
I think that brings it back around to you, Hound.
Yes, it does. I do have one more funny story to tell. This one's a story of property destruction. Destruction of property. When I was younger, I enjoyed climbing trees, like frequently. Um, look- and I had been up in a tree, and I had this like little tiny, like kids tool set crowbar. Not really crowbar. It was one of the ones where it was like the top. It was like super skinny. The top was a curved like crowbar, but the bottom was like flat.
A pry bar.
Yeah, pry bar. And I was up in the tree with it. And my cousin, again, younger cousin, I'm not gonna say his name, asked me to throw it to him. Well, that year, his mother, my aunt, had a pool there at my grandmother's because she lived with my grandmother. So, again, me being bright, I attempted to throw the pry bar over the pool to my cousin. Well, this was shortly after having my arm in a cast, and for some reason I decided to throw it left-handed underarm. And it ended up gouging a hole in the pool, and yeah. It was bad. The entire backyard was flooded. My grandma wasn't too upset, but my aunt was furious. And from then forward, if I wanted to swim, I had to go over to Jacoby's and go to the lake.
We did that quite often.
Huh?
We did that quite often.
Yes.
We had a certain friend that we met there one day who just screeched Ocean Man.
Yes. When I was younger, my mom used to say quite literally that I lived in the water. Like, from the time it was warm enough to be swimming to the time it was too cold to go swimming, I spent my time in the water. I was a very good swimmer. But yeah, so destroyed a pool. All right, I got a good discussion question. What would you say is your all-time least favorite game to play? Like the game you've played once and just you never want to go back to it again. Everyone has one.
Me?
Huh?
Is this to me?
Yeah.
Please say Borderlands 3.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that decision.
Big Borderlands fan. Growing up, I used to play it split screen with my brother all the time. But rolled around to Borderlands 3, I just did not like the game.
Yeah.
once sold it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that one being that game. um, so Star, it's your turn to answer next.
I'd probably have to say maybe the Last of Us 2 game.
Okay.
That got pretty stressful real quick. Played it a few times and then finally deciding to quit.
Yeah. I definitely see that game as being one where it's like, I don't know about that one, Chief. For me, it would have to be Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that game is just... There's two types of players in that game. There's the supportive players, and then there's the players that they want to win no matter what. And for some reason, those are the players I always end up being in lobbies with. So you never win, because you're just always being sacrificed. Like, don't worry, I'll come back and save you, and then they never do.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very fun game. Like, I'm very big into, like, horror game. It's not necessarily horror, but it is at the same time. Like, it's very much a game, you know, like, mentally, I like. But to actually sit down and play it, it's like, why? Why did I make myself do this? It's kind of one of those games, like, if I were going to be playing it on a stream, can you not? I'm stupid, aren't I?
No.
You can't harvest cobblestone with your hand?
No, you have to have a pickaxe.
Since when?
It can be a wooden pickaxe,
Whatever.
but it has to be a pickaxe, yes.
Oh, that's so dumb.
It'd be a little easier if you were able to mine it with your hand, but yeah, it's been like that ever since the game was made.
No,
believe.
I swear you used to be able to harvest it with your hand. Maybe
No.
that's a pocket edition thing.
No, Pocket Edition's not like that.
I'm telling you, there's a version of the game that you can harvest it with your hand.
I'm telling you there's not.
No, because I remember being able to harvest cobblestone with your hand.
Maybe Bedrock,
Might have been.
but that's like the only one that I haven't played, so that's why I say that.
I play Bedrock quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, it may just be the Mandela effect, where like I think I remember it, but I don't actually.
Are you from a different dimension, my friend?
Perhaps,
I
man.
mean, I don't know anything about like the Java edition for PC. Like there might be a way on there that you can do that, but it might just be pickaxe that you need.
See, I've only ever played Minecraft on, of course, Pocket Edition. I've played it on 360, because my uncle had it for the 360. And then, of course, I played it here on Xbox One.
I think I've only ever played on Xbox One, mobile, and I used to play PC a bit, especially at my cousin's house, because we would all play together. That was actually quite fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know, like, for sugarcane, you don't actually need sand, as long as it's by water?
Of course I knew that, babe. I prefer sand.
I believe you can
Honestly, same.
gravel.
Huh?
So I believe you can actually use gravel as well.
Yeah,
Oh, I never.
yeah, you can use gravel. Which is so dumb, because, like, sugarcane will grow on any of those three, but trees won't grow on sand. Like, why is that a thing?
Because trees don't grow in sand.
What do you mean? Our entire property is sand.
You have sandy soil, not sand. There's a difference.
Like in a desert, you're not going to be finding any trees.
That's not at all because of sand, that's because of moisture.
My friend, you name me one beach that has a tree on it that isn't a palm tree, and I agree with you.
A palm tree is still a tree.
I said that isn't a palm tree.
I know,
tree
but
has-
by technicality, it's still a tree growing on sand.
And it is a tree, but that's the only one that you'd ever be able to see.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. You ever hear that song, Jacoby?
Yes, I have.
Such a good song. I think it's Star's turn to ask a question.
I believe it is.
Oh. I can't actually think of anything at the moment at the top of my head for a nice topic to talk about.
Well, that sucks. I mean, I can come up with another one.
I have one.
Oh, then go ahead, Jacoby.
What's your favorite thing about yourself and your least favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, that's deep. Lack of facial hair, I guess. I mean, I have facial hair. It's just I just cannot. I've always had a baby face.
It's just blonde.
Well, that too. I've just always been baby faced.
You've got them little kitten whiskers, don't you?
But yeah, no, I think that's my like number one issue with myself is just inability to grow facial hair.
And what's your favorite thing about yourself?
Honestly, I don't really have a favorite thing about myself.
Well, you better think of one then.
That's so difficult, like I don't
I mean,
know.
it could be as simple as your impressions. It could be your ability to move us into the next topic so easily, to transition so easily.
And I definitely, yeah, now that you say, like, accents, or, like, voices, I definitely think it'd have to be voices. Just because, like, how many people do you actually know that have such a versatile ability to switch voices?
Quite a few.
Personally.
Personally,
Like, you met face to face.
probably only like 3 or 4.
Yeah. You know, there's...
None of them have as wide of a range as you do.
Yeah, yeah. And that's, you know, my impressions definitely aren't the greatest thing in the world, but they're definitely decent. I mean, they're definitely getting there.
I mean, you go from Mickey Mouse to Old Prospector.
You know, but again, I've spent years practicing. I didn't get here overnight.
I know. 3 might not, but I do.
So technically, Star would be the next answer. So, what's
Yes.
your least favorite thing and most favorite thing about yourself, Star?
I can't say that I have a favorite, but I guess like least favorite would probably be probably giving up on literally everything if I can't get it done right the first few times.
Yeah, you definitely have that, like I attribute it a lot to anxiety with you, Jess. Where it's like, you try to do something, and if it just doesn't go right, you kind of, like, shut down. But then again, a lot of people are also like that. I know I used to be very much like that. Jacoby?
Not the bad thing.
Oh. No, continue.
The
Continue.
bad thing. Bad is I've been like that for years.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
You'll get there.
Maybe.
So, Jacoby, favorite thing.
First of all, I'd just like to say you guys are very self-negative, my friends.
That is very true.
Neither one of you could think of a favorite. I had to come up with tales for him.
No, that's very true.
The Hound.
That's very true. I'm very. You gotta think. I mean, a lot of times it is like, if you're watching this and you feel the same way. I mean, just know we're here for you. But sometimes it is hard to have like a positive outlook on a lot of things, especially when it's about yourself. Because it's so easy to feel some days that, there's only negative things about you. No one should ever feel like they're a burden. And with a lot of people, it's easy to feel that way. So.
I love it when my questions go the way I wanted them to.
It ain't that deep, bro. It ain't that deep. Alright, go ahead, Jacoby.
I'd probably say my least favorite thing about myself is kind of like what starts my will to just do something, try new things. Like, if I can't accomplish a task the way I want to the first time I try it, I'm just most likely gonna give up.
Yeah, like, the way I describe it is you're more likely to give up than give in.
Yeah.
That's the perfect way to put it.
Definitely. And I'd say probably my favorite thing about myself here recently is more just being able to let go of, like, grudges and stuff.
You're very forgiving. I will be the first person to say that.
I don't really hold anything personal anymore, which I definitely had a problem with that when I was young.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think everyone did. When you're younger, you take everything personally. Like, if you're standing in a room and someone says something, you immediately take it as them saying something bad about you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who they're talking about. You hear it, it's immediately associated with yourself. But then again, I mean, that kind of also says we're all selfish when we're younger. Which I guess, again, in a way, that is true. So. I don't know. It's just fun to think about.
Hence why I made it a discussion question.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of more of a personal thing game. I mean.
Yeah. Dang it, I had a. Wait, is it Star's turn?
It is.
Oh no, she passed because she couldn't think of one.
So it's her turn if she has one, or yours if she.
Up to you, Star.
I think you should have this one.
I generally forgot. I had a good one to ask, and I done forgot. Oh, I remember it again. It was one I actually thought about it last night as I was falling asleep, because I was brainstorming the questions asked for the stream. If you could do a voice impression of any character, what character would it be? Because this is something I'm very passionate about, and I want to hear you two's answers. So it'd be Star first, right? Because it's me, Star, Jacoby.
I thought it'd be Jacoby.
Well, why don't you go ahead and go first, Star, since you didn't have a discussion question?
Yeah,
Unless you can't think of an answer, then I can go first if you'd like.
No. If she skips, she has to answer first. Let's make that a rule. If you skip coming up with a discussion question, you have to answer the next question first.
There's a lot of characters that I do like. Like, that's actually a hard one.
It's a very hard question, that's why I asked it.
I really can't think of anything right now, to be honest.
So, before I let Jacoby answer, Star, can I actually tame this small axolotl or ocelot, or do I have to let it grow up?
Sadly, you can't tame axolotl.
Ocelots.
I'm a little tired over here and can't 100% think.
You're good.
After, like, the cats in the village got added, sadly, you cannot tame ocelots anymore, but you can still feed them and breed them with, raw fish, I believe. But yeah, you can no longer tame them.
That's
that was
a bummer.
A while ago.
Okay. So, Jacoby.
A very kind of out there answer to that question.
Okay, that's really good, because I have a very in there type answer to the question.
Bruce the Shark from Finding Nemo.
Was it Bruce the Shark voiced by, Oh, he played Mafia characters for a long time. He's in, Wild Hogs.
I have no idea. I could not tell you.
Because he's also in Mob of the Dead.
I just know he has a very standout voice.
I'm 95% sure it's Ray Liotta.
Maybe.
Because Ray Liotta, he was in Goodfellas, he was in Wild Hogs, and I want to say he voiced Bruce the Shark. If I'm wrong, then I'm just gonna... Okay, I don't think he did. I can find out who did voice that character, though. I want to know. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. It's Barry Humphries. I don't even know who that is.
Honestly, same.
I don't know who he is either. I just know he played the shark, and I like that voice.
I could have swore one of the sharks was like Ray Liotta or one of like the old school mafia guys. I guess I was wrong. I have no clue what I was thinking of then. It's whatever. As I said, I have a very in-there answer to the question. And that is, the teacher from Fairly Odd Parents. Was it Mr. Crocker?
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to be able to do that impression, though. Fairly Odd Parents! I'd love to be able to do that.
You just did.
But that's a very bad impression. Like, I mean, like, legit.
I know what you mean.
Alright, I have to run to the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna let these two talk amongst themselves. If they say anything bad, report it to me when I get back. Peace, stream. Princess, keep an eye on them.
Oh no, we have to be good princesses keeping an eye on us.
Yeah. Princess rules.
She is honestly my favorite dog. Like, out of every animal I've ever met.
Now, have you ever seen London, which is my German Shepherd that I've had?
I think Dale's or Hound has shown me a couple pictures.
Okay.
Okay. I have returned.
Oh no.
Oh no! Stream, did they say anything naughty? I'm gonna guess Star said some very, very bad words while I was gone.
Definitely.
Yes, totally.
Always. Can't trust that one to keep it clean.
I thought you were gonna fall completely out of the tree.
Never.
I would be the one to literally just leave and die.
Well, yeah.
That's something fun I would end up doing.
So, Star, I think it's back to you.
Probably. I guess. Are there any hobbies that you're into, or if you have any?
Streaming. This is a hobby. Tell me and Jacoby you're making money off of this. This is a hobby. Then it becomes a job.
No.
No.
Just because you make profit off of something doesn't mean it has to become a job.
Fair point. What about you, Jacoby? Any hobbies?
I'd probably say fishing is my biggest hobby.
I haven't been fishing in a while.
Oh, I go fishing every chance I get.
I don't think I've been fishing since I came back up north.
Like $450 worth of tackle and poles. It's like the most expensive thing I own at the moment.
I don't technically own it, it's my dad's, but I have a fishing pole, and then I have a lucky lure that just got me, that I don't actually use. I just take it with me. Because I hate to have it snagged in a tree and lose it forever. She got it for me for Christmas one year. It was hilarious, because like, I was like panicking super bad about like trying to get like a gift for her. And then she like got me the most practical gift possible, and it's like, bruh. Because honestly, it's so easy Christmas shopping for guys. It's like knife, fishing lure, flashlight, stuff like that.
Yeah. For a guy, I'd say the go-to present for females is like candles and lotions and perfumes, stuff like that.
Yeah, I won't even know where to begin with all that stuff.
Like stuffed animals and stuff like that.
Stuffed animals, I mean, yeah.
Alright, Star, what is your answer to that question?
Hobbies.
I'm mostly, I guess, into gaming, and I'm starting to learn how to play guitar a tiny bit, which hopefully I'll keep being passionate about that.
Yeah.
Used to play piano, but I lost motivation and stuff, so I rarely ever.
Yeah,
I will.
honestly, piano's one of those, it's hard to just keep motivation for that.
I will say, if you have any recollection of how to play the piano, it's very easy to cross that over to guitar. If you can remember notes and key placements, because it's very similar, it's just different hand movements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my biggest struggle with instruments in general is just I've destroyed my hands over the years. So it's hard for me now. Because I wanted to learn guitar. I've always wanted to learn guitar, but it's just, you know, I can't. I don't have the coordination in my fingers I used to. Because I used to play piano. But I couldn't pick it back up now. Too many fights, too much cracking my knuckles.
Weren't you in band at one point?
No.
Oh no, that was the worst version of me.
Are you talking about the same person?
What?
T?
I don't even know who you're going with.
The one that you always get mistaken for in Akron?
No. The one that has the same name.
Oh, okay.
You know, just got married.
Yeah, Boogie. That's just what we'll refer to him as, Boogie.
I didn't do that because it sounds too much like a large YouTuber.
Oh. I didn't know there was a large YouTuber named Boogie.
Boogie, it's Boogie and then some numbers. He made basically Vine-like videos back in the day.
Oh, okay.
He's still very large though.
I know there's a Boogie that does a lot of YouTube short content. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what was the on-stream name for the one friend that stole from us?
Oh,
Because we came up with a name to on-stream. Was it just D?
I think so.
Okay. So what would be the other friend? We'll just call him Shaggy.
What? You sound like you're talking through an old school 2005 microphone.
Better now?
Yeah, something like that.
Better now?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
I think it's just because you're faced away from your device.
I'm as close to my device as I can be.
Are you hearing it at all, Star? How does it sound?
I can hear just a little, just a tiny bit messed up.
Okay.
But that's fine.
I mean, I muted my mic on the call and then unmuted it. That usually fixes it.
It's good enough.
Okay.
We can hear you now. At least I can.
I was saying, what should we call the other friend? The one,
Trailer Boy?
I called him Shaggy, but yeah, that.
Listen, I was Fat Shaggy before he even...
You're right. I mean, Trailer Boy definitely works.
What kind of dogs does he have? Call him that.
No, I think Trailer Boy works.
Okay, we'll call him Trailer. I don't think he'd like that if he...
I don't care! I think if I ever move down south again, I'm gonna make a comic called Trailer Boy, The Adventures of Trailer Boy and Swamp Man. I'll be Swamp Man, he can be Trailer Boy.
I think that brings it back around to me for a discussion question, doesn't it?
I reckon.
What'd you say?
Which one?
Who? This is actually quite fun now.
This is why we invited Star, because her nickname is Giggles the Clown sometimes. She's our portable laugh track. But yeah, no, it's your turn, Jacoby.
What did you want to be when you were a kid, and why?
Oh, that's easy.
Like, what profession?
Police officer.
Why?
Because I was an idiot. I mean, we had friends, or I had a friend that did police academy, and
Yeah,
after
I have
hearing,
that friend.
huh?
I have that friend also.
Yeah, and after like hearing the nicknames he got, Cadet Blank, yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I would not have enjoyed that kind of attention. I very much am like cool with getting attention. Like, I want to be doing, Twitch and YouTube if I wasn't one to enjoy attention. But just hearing the kind of attention he got a lot of times kind of made me realize, like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't go that path.
That was all from very phobic people.
Yeah, but it was also one of those, like, he also had like no time to ever do anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
He also played the piano. Like, me and him called a few times. He played like the piano while we were on call. He was really good at it.
Oh, I played keyboard and piano for years. I just did it openly.
Yeah, he was pretty good at it, but he just, he was always complaining like, I never have time to do XYZ. And it's like, yeah, well, that's kind of your fault. But then I also kind of like thought about it. It's like, yeah, not really. I mean, he's pursuing his dreams. He has a security job now.
Yeah.
I mean, dude's great. If he ever stumbles upon this, I'm sure someday he will. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, for real.
For real. For real, for real.
Always been a real one.
Yeah. We bullied him a lot, but, I think out of everybody we knew, he was one of the few that could take it. Like, really, him and your cousin were the two people, like, in our circle that could really take a beating.
Talking about the E-Man?
Yeah. I mean, we crapped on him pretty hard for a lot of years.
Yeah, definitely.
Him and
he was a tweaker for years.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, a police officer was what I wanted to be when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I just want to be cut out for that.
Or I bet I can probably guess yours.
Wish you the best of luck with that, because I did keep switching between different things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Let's say a veterinarian.
Actually, no.
Oh, that's surprising.
She's never been really big into it. Like, she loves animals, but she's never big into, like... Because you gotta also think, Jacoby, she's very, like, innocent. Like, she doesn't even like seeing animals get hurt. Like, so, of course, Stream won't know this. Star and her family, they have chickens. They, on their property. And if you've ever had chickens, you'll know sometimes predators get in the coop. And sometimes you gotta eliminate those predators. And Star doesn't like being around for that. So yeah, I don't think Star would ever be good with that side of animals. But I can't speak for her. So, Star, please go ahead. I interrupted you, my bad.
No, you're fine. Originally, like, at first, I wanted to be a fashion designer. Since I did only sew one thing, which was an apron. So I wanted to get into that, but I didn't feel like traveling a whole lot. But like after that, I believe I wanted to be a teacher for reasons I literally can't remember.
I mean, hey, Star, if we ever get large enough that we start creating merch, you could be a fashion designer. Just saying.
Then I thought of maybe being a nurse. Like, that really started after I had lost my grandfather,
Yeah.
sadly. So I wanted to be a nurse after that. Then I thought about it. That's probably not something that I'd be able to get into.
You're just not very, like I said, you're not very good at handling gore. So.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
as I feel like you would connect with your patients on a deep level, you wouldn't be able to handle it if you lost a patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very much an empath in that sense, Star. Like when you meet somebody, you're able to relate to them a lot easier, I would say.
I probably agree with that.
Like me and Jacoby are very like kind of old and calloused in a sense when it comes to, like talking to newer people.
No, I just overshare.
Well, same. Oh, ah! That's a lot. Come back. I bring you peace offering.
Ocelots are so cute.
No, quit running. Why are you running?
It's because you're going towards it. You let him come to you.
I just wanted to give you the fish.
I don't think it's your turn for a discussion question. You have one.
I want to give you the fish.
Kitty just says, "Get away from me, you monster!"
It's coming back. Come here. Come here. Hi. You're my friend now. Bye-bye. Oh, you better sit still. I gained its trust. Okay. If you could have any animal as a pet, what animal would it be?
A white Bengal tiger.
Honestly, facts. That's like the best answer I've ever heard, I think. Star, what's your answer?
That is actually a hard one because I've actually thought of several different animals. But when I was younger, I always said I wanted to have a pet cheetah.
Gonna run foot races with it?
Sure, we all know who would win in that race.
Wait, I said a brain fart. I asked the question originally, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, I'm losing it, guys. I mean, I have two answers. One is a panda, because that was my mother's favorite animal, and kind of be in memory of her. It's a very deep answer, so I apologize. In the second, like, personally, probably like a dingo. Like an Australian wild dog. Dingoes are pretty cool. I can't remember what show it was. Their school mascot was a dingo.
I believe that might have been the Disney show Lab Rats.
Yeah, that's what it was.
We're correct.
Huh?
I said you are correct.
Yeah. I didn't want to say the actual name of the show just in case, but you got big!
What, is Disney gonna sue us for giving them publicity?
Fair enough.
Show that's dead?
Fair enough, fair enough. Where did the red parrot go? I want to give him seeds and name him Jerry, so I can have Tom and Jerry.
Oh, that's cute. Were you in the same area that you were in previously?
Well, yeah. It was right next to my house.
Just don't kill this one.
Shut it. The only reason I killed the other one was because there was a stupid creeper.
I'll have to get that clip tonight and upload it to your YouTube Shorts.
Oh. No, chicken, go away. No one likes you.
But it's a chicken.
It's chicken. Every time I say chicken, it reminds me of was it Chicom from Black Ops 2?
Something like that.
Such a dog water gun. Fun fact, the Chicom actually has the highest rate of fire in the entire game.
Oh, never actually knew that.
Yeah. Most people don't, because no one ever wants to use that thing.
I used it like once or twice. I actually wasn't a fan.
I mean, it's a 3-round burst. Submachine gun, bullpup. Those are like the 3 words I never want to hear when playing Call of Duty. I mean, am I wrong, Jacoby?
You are not at all.
Like, I'm sure some people watching / listening to this probably like bullpups. I mean, like, most of the European nations are actually like pro bullpup. But you live here in the good old US of A, more than likely you're not a big bullpup fan.
More than likely you're a fan of the fully automatic weapons.
Well, it's not even that. It's just, like, so, this is going to be a fun topic. I don't know if we even should talk about it, but I'm going to, because I don't really care. The next generation squad weapon competition that was held a couple years ago. It was the NGSW trials. If you want to look it up, that's what you're probably going to find it as. It was a military trial here in the United States to source not only a new battle rifle, but also a new light machine gun, so that we could phase out the M240 Bravo and the M249 Saw, as well as, well, eventually, sadly, the M4 Carbine. Carbine, really depends on what state you live in is how you pronounce it. Lovely.
Carbine.
Huh?
I said carbine.
Yeah. But that whole trial, there were 3 entries that it kind of came down to. The one that won was the Sig Sauer, however you pronounce it, XM7, and the Sig Sauer XM250. The 250 would replace the M249 and the M240, and the XM7 would, well, M7, once it's actually rolled out, would replace the M4. Originally they were going to name it the M5, but apparently Colt has a rifle named the M5, so they had to name it the M7. But one of the entries in that competition was a bullpup design. And a lot of people were actually wanting that bullpup design to win, because it's a cool concept, it looks cool. And lots of other countries use bullpup designs, especially those of the British Commonwealth. That being the UK, Australia, Canada, whatnot. Actually, I think Canada uses Colt Canada C5 and C7. But regardless, the AUG is the primary battle rifle of the United Kingdom and lots of other Commonwealth nations. So there were plenty of people that wanted that bullpup design. But when you get right down to it, America as a whole isn't really pro bullpup. So lots of players when they play games here in the United States, they're not looking for a bullpup. But tangent over. Wow, y'all let me go completely off the rails with that one.
You scared me, yelling all these number letters. I don't
What?
like.
Y'all really should have reined me in.
Hound, there is no such thing.
I don't know about
You will want tries to stop you.
that. A, you're cutting in and out, and B, you're sounding quiet again.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you like a further distance from your phone than you had been?
No.
Oh, where?
I'm actually closer to my phone than I have been.
Now or?
The entire time.
Okay, wait. Regardless, what was I even talking about? What was the question that we were? I don't think we had a discussion question. I think I was just talking.
I don't even know whose turn it is.
I think I just
Yeah,
went.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I just went, so it's one of you two.
I thought Jacoby just went. I could be completely wrong.
I honestly have no idea at this point.
No. Yeah, no, I just went because it was the animal question.
Yeah.
Because the one before that was Jacoby's, what did you want to be when you were younger question.
Okay, so it's...
All right.
So it'd be Star's turn.
Hope you were thinking about a question while he was ranting over there.
I think it's one of the pros of recording with me. I'll go on rants and give you time to think.
I think when it comes to Hound, we mostly get like a story time type thing.
He's always got some sort of story to tell.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, it's about a weapon.
I'm a gun nut. What can I say? As a wise character once said, firearms are part of my religion. If you know where that quote's from, good for you. If you don't, learn yourself. Welcome to the internet. How are we looking at time, by the way? Hour 23. Okay, cool.
Let's see.
So before...
What? Sorry, what?
No, you go ahead. I'll ask my question after you're done.
What do you think would be your favorite show to watch, if you have any?
See, the problem is, it's hard to mention a show because of copyright reasons.
Oh.
I mean, if Jacoby thinks it's fine to answer, I will, but...
It's fine to answer if you know the company that created it and mention their name also.
Okay, so, Star Wars Clone Wars by Cartoon Network. Sorry, I meant Disney.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Well, it was created by Cartoon Network, but then Disney bought it. So I technically have to shout them both out, but...
Disney owns so much of the entertainment industry now.
They probably own stuff that we don't even know they own.
They probably have shell companies that just own every other media business. So they can avoid being a monopoly.
But that's just a theory.
Yeah, that's just a theory.
A conspiracy theory.
And I in no way support that theory. I hope you're listening, Disney. I'd say my favorite show would probably have to be Shameless.
Okay. I mean, that is a good show. I don't think I'd ever let Star, or no, I can't say let, it's like I control her, but I don't think I'd ever recommend that show for Star to watch.
Definitely not.
Yeah, not one for Star to watch. That one's a little out there.
Very violent and sexually explicit.
Yes. It's one of those shows that I never would have really gotten into if other people around me hadn't watched it.
I know exactly who made you get into that show.
Yeah, it's one of those, that show's not really, that show's never really been my personal cup of tea. But it's a good show. And I'd watch a lot more of it.
I relate to it on a personal level.
Hello, Mr. Panda.
If you knew my family, you'd know the reason behind it.
I shall give you bamboo.
The panda loves you.
You are my friend.
So, Star, what's your favorite show?
Star Wars Rebels.
I'm probably gonna go with like Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, I knew exactly.
I bet I've seen that more than any other show. I've seen, like, not gonna say the name of it, especially since I don't know the company that it was made by. So I'm just gonna.
I didn't say the name of the company of my show either because I had no idea.
I'd probably just stick with Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, I mean it's a good show. It's honestly, Star Wars Rebels is honestly one of those shows that you can just it doesn't matter what you're doing, you can just sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Like it's a very relaxed show. It doesn't have a lot going on that you have to like really like focus on / remember. There's so many shows out there where it's like you watch an episode and if you take more than like a couple day break and try to watch another episode, you have to completely rewatch that episode you just finished. You don't like retain any of like what happened in the previous episode, but I think Star Wars Rebels is one of those, like, you don't really have that problem.
Every episode kind of has its own storyline that ties in.
Yeah. And I think a lot of the Star Wars shows, like the anime shows, like Clone Wars, Rebels, they're very good at that. You know, because it's kind of like Family Guy / Simpsons. They're able to tell a story over multiple episodes without it being a direct linear story.
Yeah.
It's like every episode's its own little story. So it's kind of neat. It's neat / insane that they're able to actually pull something like that off.
Tell an entire like story that grabs your attention in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Think about how much planning and script writing and animating went into that one 30-minute clip.
Oh yeah.
Like weeks, days, months of just animating and scripting.
Aww. You're a cool looking parrot. I wanted a red one for Jerry though.
I could go try to find a red one.
Listen, you're naming them after a cat and a mouse, my friend.
Oh, I'm actually just now realizing that, not that you said.
The color
Not
does
gonna lie.
No.
I actually want to go back to watching that show.
That's a great show.
I have
I
another
really
question.
want to watch the new movie.
Okay, so I have a question for y'all.
It's my turn. What are you talking about?
Okay, then you take a turn.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine.
Will you land, bird?
It doesn't want. Oh! One little seed.
No, I took two.
Go ahead, Hound. I don't even have a discussion question.
Okay, so what is a show that you have seen that you don't think you would let your own children watch? Like, you know, none of us have children, but like down the road, if you had children, like, what's a show you would not let them watch? Absolutely, 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt, just would never let them see it.
Johnny Bravo.
That's such a good one. Like, I don't think Johnny Bravo is that bad, but like, now that we're older, going back and seeing,
There's so many, like, Johnny Bravo, especially the early days of the animation of it. There's so many, like, dirty jokes and
well, it's
stuff.
not even that bad. It's like, when we were that age, we didn't understand that humor. Now that we're older and going back and watching those episodes, yeah, it's bad.
And you have to think now with these newer generations that have come after us, they're gonna understand that stuff a lot earlier on than we did.
Yeah.
We were a lot more innocent than what they are because they have way more access to outside sources, technologies, and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they have the entirety of the internet at their fingertips, which is just insane to think about.
My first phone was a Verizon flip phone.
My first phone was, I guess, Samsung S7, I want to say.
How old were you when you got that?
Middle school.
Okay, yeah.
Because I had started Boy Scouts, so that I would go on camping trips that like my parents wouldn't be a part of. So they wanted to make sure I had an ability to contact them if there was an emergency. So, and then literally 2 months later, I got no, it was an A11, because then I got the S8, I think, because my brother Rogue got the A11. So literally, 3 months later, he's 3 years younger than me. And got his first phone. So, super duper sucked.
I mean, my older brother got an entire iPhone 5 while I got a flip phone when I was his age.
Yeah, but like, do you also like imagine like how upset he was when you got your first phone?
He's older than me, my friend.
I know. Like, when he got his, when did he get his first phone?
When he started middle school.
Okay. And did you get your first phone at the same time, or was there a wait?
When I started middle school, I got
Okay,
a flip
okay.
phone.
See, I thought you were saying that it was like kind of the same thing as me.
Nope, I had to wait.
Okay.
I had to purchase my own phone.
Yeah, see, my little brother didn't have to do that. He got my old phone. But it was super upsetting because it's like, bruh, I've been wanting a phone for years. I finally got one. And then a month later, here you go. I mean, I got to upgrade, but I mean, I hadn't had the phone for that long, so I was like, why is there a need to upgrade? But then again, back then, I mean, I really only used my phone for video games. I mean, I don't even think I started, like, recording on YouTube till like, my third phone, I think? Second or third?
It was 6th grade year.
No, it was later than that.
It was not, my friend.
It had to have been 7th grade because that's when I mean, I'm not gonna talk about this on stream, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because that's how
Yeah.
I met her.
Yeah.
Because she frickin' stalked me, typed my name in on YouTube, and went through every single channel that came up until she actually found me. And the only reason she found me was because I did a IRL video with Boogie. I decided to we were shooting airsoft guns. I had a bunch of like old like Arby and Taco Bell sausage packets, and we decided to shoot those with airsoft guns and see, you know, can you actually make these condiment packets go kersplat with an airsoft gun? Turns out, yes. I no longer. Huh?
Weren't you like chopping them with an axe at one point?
Yeah, after we did the airsoft video, we also did another one with we had a hatchet that we took to the sauce packets. Here's the craziest thing. Here's how young we were actually doing this. How we got our phone to record us. I set it on the tire of my bicycle, propped up against the actual seat of the bicycle. That entire video was shot using my like Samsung S7, S8, whatever, using a bicycle as a bipod.
Tripod.
Yeah. Like
Bipod,
it was dumb. But it got decent views, but I no longer have access to that channel.
What was the question?
What was a show that you wouldn't want your children watching at all?
Oh, okay.
Even if you didn't have any.
Yeah, you said...
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jacoby said Johnny Bravo.
I'm glad you know what we're talking about, because he doesn't even know.
Star, what's yours? Do you have one?
I mean, I have a lot of different shows that come to the top of my head, not gonna lie. But one of them really isn't a kid's show, though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like an actual cartoon, like a show that's marketed as a kid's show that you don't think you'd want your kids watching. Which again, Johnny Bravo was a perfect example.
But I used to know like one or two, but I really can't remember the names of that. But I believe one of them was Cartoon Network.
Okay. Honestly, mine would have to be The Amazing World of Gumball.
The Amazing World of Gumball was actually quite fun.
It's fun, but I mean, I don't think I could let my kid watch that. I know the stupid stuff that I did because of that show.
Ah.
There's an entire clip in that show where a balloon character shoves a vegetable, a very suggestive vegetable, into their quote-unquote mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Which, mind you, it's a balloon. It's not their mouth. It's the it's where the knot's at.
Their mouth is drawn on the front of the balloon, and it's where the knot is at.
Yeah. So it's literally, and the character's a female in the show, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's very I wasn't even thinking about that scene. Yeah, that's bad. Have you heard about the newest controversy to come out of that show, Jacoby?
No, I have not.
So I guess the voice actor of Gumball Uh, called the YouTuber Dream, the F slur,
Oh,
and it was animated. Because I guess there was some like, Dream was accused of like talking to someone on Snapchat. If you can know
yeah.
what I'm talking about, and like it was like a clip of like Dream saying something, and then it's the voice actor of Gumball. I think you're a F slur, and yeah, it got animated and was all over Twitter for a little while. So, absolutely lovely. That's the reason I love the internet. 'Cause something so small as like one person being accused of doing something with like not a lot of legitimate proof can turn into like their entire career being canceled because people make it a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Alright. What is your favorite quote?
Of all time.
Yep, just your personal favorite quote.
I really don't think I could think of one right now.
Honestly, same.
I feel like a lot of people like maybe like Bible verses is one thing, but like I don't think a lot of people have a favorite quote per se.
I'd say my favorite quote is probably gotta think of his name before I say the quote.
I can think of like a very funny dumb quote that's not actually a quote.
Go for it.
Give me liberty or give me death, Samuel Adams probably.
Oh,
That was what was his name?
It's John Adams. The father the no yeah, because it's John
No.
Quincy Adams' father, right? Because Samuel Adams is the beer company. It was somebody with the last name Adams said it, I'm pretty sure.
No. I actually knew who said "Give me liberty or give me death,"
Okay. Well,
but I can't remember his name. That is gonna drive me insane, actually.
well, I have to use the bathroom again. So I apologize. I will be right back.
to calm down on that tea, my friend.
Probably.
You over there playing with the filters again?
Oh, I had the name correct on that quote in my mind, anyways.
Oh yeah.
You want me to just tell you, I guess?
The stream can still hear it.
Yeah, Patrick Henry.
Okay.
I kept thinking it was one of those names, and it turns out that was the guy's name. And I used to really know that, since I was really big into history.
I was definitely a history buff when I was in school. I also did homeschooling for quite a few years.
That's what we've always done.
I just never could really get into the public school scene.
Yeah, really in school, the only thing I really cared for was history.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say the same.
No, I mean, I really like, I don't care for science, but I used to really love astronomy.
Yeah. astronomy or astrology?
Astronomy.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever actually did astrology, not gonna lie.
I think history has probably been my favorite subject as far as like learning goes. I had one person, one teacher when I was in, I think, middle school with Hound said
Alright, I'm back.
history is what he teaches because you can always see the future through the past. And that's just kind of what made it my favorite subject.
Did you figure out who the quote was by, Jess?
Okay, so Hound, there was Patrick Henry. Like, I thought of that in my head, but wasn't 100% sure.
Okay. Well, what was there's a famous John Adams quote.
Couldn't tell you.
Wait, was Patrick Henry one of the guys that rode with Paul Revere?
I don't believe so.
Okay. 'Cause I thought it was one of the Minutemen who said it.
No.
Okay. Because there's the Minutemen, then there's... Oh, oh.
What happened?
The creeper wants cuddles and a friend.
Maybe you'll try to kill it and hit another bird.
Oh, please. No.
Well, that tree farm's being abandoned.
Sad day.
I have to say, I think my favorite quote is a Robin Williams quote.
Yeah.
That said, I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people that make you feel alone.
That one was hard. Like, if I had to pick, like, an actual quote, like, a serious one, it'd probably be Master Oogway. I can't remember how the quote goes. It's, yesterday's a memory, tomorrow's uncertain, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the
Yeah,
present.
that one. That one goes so hard. Because it's so true. Like, you never know what could happen tomorrow. Make the most of today.
Yeah. I think Master Oogway has a lot of good quotes for it being a kids movie and a kids movie like series.
And him not really being in it that much.
Yeah. I mean, he talked in quotes.
Yeah.
Really. Everything he said was basically a quote.
I don't remember what movie it was. There was a character that, like, only spoke in song lyrics. I can't remember off the top of my head. Honestly, it sounds like something like Kanye West would do, like, if he was casting a movie. What do you say, Star?
I didn't say anything.
Well, you said something.
No.
I.
I mean, I clicked a button
Oh, okay.
for something, but I never spoke.
So, whose turn is it?
Oh,
I'm
well,
just gonna say it's you. Technically, before I got skipped for no reason whatsoever.
I mean, you can go
It
if
went
you
from
want.
you, and then it was Jacoby.
If you want to go, you can go, Star, if you have a question.
Oh, yeah,
Well, I
apologize. I did not mean to skip you.
I think I skipped her.
I had. Oh. Since you're playing Minecraft, what do you think would be a favorite Minecraft mob?
Mob. Honestly, just the wolf. I mean, it's the OG companion. I mean, how many times do you think you can say you have played Minecraft and not at one point in your playthrough tamed a wolf? Can you?
I cannot.
Exactly.
I bet. I think on my very first world when I started Minecraft, I probably had well over 20 wolves at one point, and they were just all over the world, and I forgot where most of them were. That's quite fun and sad, and I think every single one were named.
So what do you think of my
What
new pet?
about you, Jacoby? What?
What do you think of my new pet?
What you new? How many cute little birdies are you going to have?
All of
Why?
them. And Jacoby just realized why I love Star. He's a kitty.
Oh.
And I found it funny because my girlfriend does the exact same. Just random British accent.
Well, I'll get into random, but there's one accent which I can't get out of once I start, which is Jersey. Like the Jersey accent.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if Hound has actually heard me get into that accent before.
I have.
I know I've gone British, Irish, Australian, probably Southern.
You did Russian for a little bit.
I don't think I was. Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, because you had
Oh, yeah.
a character for the RP.
Didn't I try doing Italian?
Yeah, you did an Italian, but it failed because it literally just turned into Jersey. So, I mean, that's every Italian accent.
And I'm pretty sure if I'm trying to speak Irish, doesn't it turn? I think it turns into Scottish or Swedish.
I'm gonna name you Blue. You a bluebird.
So we have a Blue, Tom, and Daddy.
No, that's not Jerry. I haven't came up with a name for him yet. Jerry's gonna be Red. So Red Parrot.
So who is like the cockatoo-looking one? So Gray.
I haven't chosen a name for it yet.
Oh.
I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah, Hound has 3 parrots now.
We are closing into 2 hours, just so
Yeah, I saw that. Which, I mean, this has been an absolute success, in my opinion. I did not think this was going to go at all this well.
Have a little faith, my friend.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a train wreck. But then again, a lot of ideas I have, I think that way, so.
And almost all of them end up working out, don't they?
Yes. But, so, I think... So did Star ask a question?
Yeah, it was favorite Minecraft mob. You had said wolf. And I don't believe Jacoby said anything about that.
Yeah, neither of you responded.
Mine would 100% be the mushroom.
Oh, yeah, the elusive mushroom.
I don't even think they spawn naturally in-game anymore.
I don't think so
Well,
either.
they do, but it was only on that mushroom island, which is one of the more rarer ones.
Yeah, because it's the mycelium biome. That's like super duper rare.
Yeah, like I've only ever found that biome a few times since I've actually played Minecraft.
I found it more than a couple times, but not in like legit survival worlds. Like I've done like the / find biome
I've
command.
never used that command, but I've also never been in a full survival world and found that mushroom island.
Yeah.
I think my first ever game of Minecraft, I spawned on the Mushroom Island.
Oh, that's neat. Like when I first played, I believe I played with my cousin. Yeah, I guess my favorite mob would be the cute. I'd have to choose two, which one is the wolf, and the other has gotta be the axolotls. They're just so cute.
Yeah.
Especially the pink one.
I always forget. Thanks. I always forget the axolotls are in the game.
They're very hard to find.
Yeah.
I've been in several of the lush caves and haven't found one axolotl.
And isn't your axolotl technically the rarest? Dark blue.
No.
Okay.
Well, that one, the rare one, is more purple. You're thinking of that one is the rare one, but it'd be the cyan that you're thinking of.
Okay.
So the light blue.
Yeah, but your axolotl's dark blue.
Well, yeah, but I still consider the cyan one that.
Okay.
And I've actually noticed if you do find an axolotl, come across one something, you can even spawn one with the egg. You're most likely gonna get the pink one as well.
Yeah.
Like I believe that is the most common.
Yeah. I'm running out of room to store parrots. I might just have to make a parrot room.
You need a very large area that's complete glass, grow several trees, and put who knows what in it. That'd be neat. Fun little project for you to start.
No, I just think I need to make another floor to the jungle house, to the tree house, and it just needs to be no chests, nothing, only parrots.
Yeah, but I also feel like, what do you have, 4 or 5? now?
Four now. There will be a fifth.
I feel like you are going to get more, maybe breed them, something. You're gonna have a whole collection.
I just want one of every color.
Oh, you want one of every color?
Yes, but I need to find my Jerry.
I don't even know how many there are in the game anymore.
I think there's only 5. There's Jerry! Come here. Come here.
There's a dark gray, which you don't have, I don't think.
Come here. No. There. Yes. I have acquired the Jerry.
There we go. Hooray!
Ooh, I might name the gray one Morty.
Then yeah, you'll just need to
No, I'll
find
name him Rick.
Rick. But yeah, you're gonna need to find the dark gray parrot.
So we'll have Rick, Jerry, and Tom sitting on my bed. What do you think of that, Jacoby?
Names.
You were like,
You're kind of quiet.
he's like super quiet for me.
Yeah,
Anybody?
same. Yeah.
I think I had my thumb on my microphone.
I've done that quite a few times.
No.
I took my phone out of the case so you guys could hear me better.
Huh?
And then I kind of like put my thumb over my microphone.
Jerry, you get down here.
But Jerry doesn't want down there. Actually, Jerry's like, Father, please, you cannot make me come down here. I want to go where I
I'm so scared one of the birds is going to go into the wall and just suffocate.
Oh, that would be sad.
You were at exactly 2 hours, just so you know.
Ah. I'm having fun. I want to end this yet. But, I mean, honestly, guys, I got my birds. That was kind of like my goal for the stream. So, as always, we hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.